Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope y'all have been doing well. Today, we are here to talk about this Figuarts Yamcha. We've been waiting for this dude for a long ass time. All right, I almost thought we weren't just gonna get it at all. I mean, and that would have been okay, assuming that it would have came on like an all new body at that, right? So yeah, it finally is here. It's up for pre-order on the 16th. I'm looking at this now. It says 3 a.m. What the heck? Okay. I'm not sure. That's unusual because it usually is more in the evening time. But yeah, pre-orders open on the 16th, Friday. Obviously, Japan time is going to be different, but it's a premium Bandai item, and we're going to get into that. So it's a premium Bandai item, and honestly, it rightfully so upsets a lot of people. I think that they know that there's a pretty big market for like Yamcha right now. People are paying right now upwards of $200 just to get that original Saiyan Saga Yamcha that comes with the Cyberman. And I mean, that's pretty ridiculous, but it's what you had to do if you really wanted it. And I mean, even looking at Big Bad Toy Store, for example, they had some random stock earlier this year. I was one of the few who also jumped on it, and I mean, it was still expensive. It was like $100 or something just to get that. So, this being a premium Bandai item, looking at it from the future aspect, it's not going to be readily available for everybody. For probably about a month or two after it comes out, maybe a few places will have it for near retail. After that, people are going to start, putting it back up on the market for $100+ Jesus, I can't talk. It's so late at night. But it's going to be expensive regardless. And, for what he comes with, cool. He's $65. Pretty standard. I mean, we can take a look at all of his stuff down here. He comes with a really cool accessory that I've been waiting for, and it is this right here. I thought it was gonna come with Dr. Gero, but it didn't. It came with Yamcha, so that I'm happy about. But it is $65. Still a little steep, but I feel like it would still do well as a general release. He is a core DBZ character at that. Maybe after the Cell Saga, he's really not so much a fighter and is around like that anymore. But from the Saiyans or from Dragon Ball up to the Android Saga, I mean, he's a really prominent character in my opinion. He's there. He's a core Z fighter, and to limit him like this just seems like a really bad move. Especially given just how, like I said, the market is with him. And I don't know. It just rubs me the wrong way, and it just seems like we're just moving more and more to premium Bandai just sometimes for the sake of it. I mean, like, just looking at it, I still have my own, quarrels with Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan being premium Bandai. I kind of understand the take of it's quote-unquote using new technology / updated material, since they've not really done that across the board on Dragon Ball figures yet. But for those two, I mean, that the movie that came out, there was no real chance for them to wait and see, like, oh, a lot of people like this form. Maybe it's better as a general release, and it'll do better. Maybe that means less accessories, but I think having the character available at any given time for at least a year is better than it just being there for the given 2 or 3 months of a pre-order, and then after that you've got to go pay upwards of $100+. In my eyes, premium Bandai is meant for things that are for obscure characters, forms that are hardly ever used anymore. For example, third form Frieza, you will never see that form be utilized again because there's no value in it in Super, GT, whatever Heroes, because he just doesn't use it. He's got all these other forms that he's been using now, and even currently in the manga, Black Frieza, so, or things like this, right? This Broly, give or take, he's just repainted, and he's got less accessories, and probably I think he has the DLC for Gohan. Okay, understandable. He's really just kind of there. Pan, she's a character that is cool. People like her, but doing well on the shelves should probably be collecting dust, just out of honesty. But definitely, there are some options in premium Bandai here that I just don't agree with, and I think it's just weird that they would go that route for it. And I've seen a lot of the comments in the community posts that I put out, talking about the news, and I agree with a lot of it. It makes it less likely for people really to go chase after it. when everything is just like premium Bandai, premium Bandai, premium Bandai, right? And luckily, that new Goku coming out is not premium Bandai. Otherwise, people would have quarrels with it. But it's Goku, so if they put it on premium Bandai, man, that would be a crazy move, right? But I also did bring up the 360 page here. We can briefly just take a look at him, and I mean, there's nothing too different about it. The other problem I've seen with people is they don't like that it's on the same 2.0 body. And I mean, I was expecting it to stay on a 2.0 body. I know that they kind of like went dead silent for a long time on this Yamcha, but I wasn't expecting it to change just because it should be a general release. And there really shouldn't be anything too different about it from the other one. I think that, yes, they could absolutely use updated engineering like they have and make him a really cool release, but, better to just get him out the way. Same with that base Vegeta that they still have hiding somewhere. Better to just get it out the way now, and we can move on officially to more and more of the updated technology for figures going forward. Because all of the other prior stuff that they've shown, from way back when, like Master Roshi, Vados, Champa, a lot of those old 1.0s, those ones obviously, like even the Boo Tanks and Buhan, those ones, wipe them off the board, start anew, and use the updated stuff. But I think going forward, yes, we probably should start, cutting ties with that old mold. More people are getting interested in the newer stuff. So hopefully that's going to be the trend going forward. But if they do have other stuff that's old and they want to release it, I mean, I guess it's probably just going to be, on those older molds. So yeah, at that, he is $65, 72 yen, 72.50 yen, give or take, yeah, or 71.50. It changes between these social media accounts, but there's going to be some added tax on it, so it's probably going to be 72.50. Yeah, I mean, cheap figure, but cheap way to acquire him. So there's that. A little bit of additional news on the side that I guess I'll talk about is, where is it? This Janemba. This Janemba, we've been waiting for him for a while. They teased him off, I don't know, last year or the year before that. And the Figuarts Zero just disappeared. Like, we never heard about it again. And honestly, I mean, this is a pretty good statue. Like, I would buy this because Janemba's OD. He's amazing. Eventually, I do think we'll get an SH Figuarts of him and Super Gogeta, obviously, from Fusion Reborn. But I'd rather just patiently wait for that because I want those to come out, like, splendid, spectacular. I don't want any problems with those. So there is this if you guys are interested in Figuarts Zero stuff. But other than that, that's pretty much it for Yamcha here. We're looking at, I think, 1 month of a free space for no Dragon Ball stuff, I think. As far as I've seen, October has no releases for Dragon Ball content. So we're either going to expect some random announcement with a GT in a character or something like that, or no character at all. That's my theory, because they've not, filled that slot in for October, which I'm fine with, considering how much shit is coming out alone this year for many other lines. So, if you were worried that there was going to be another announcement, maybe there won't be, and you can save some money. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just kind of wanted to address that topic because it is a valid one for sure. And, I don't know what Tamashii's goals are in the future when it comes to releases for Dragon Ball stuff. As we've seen, a lot of it is going to premium Bandai. And I mean, granted, again, there was a movie that came out last year, so it's understandable to a degree. But, a lot of this other stuff that's like core characters to the just Z in general, it doesn't necessarily make the most sense all the time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys in another video. I'm on a backlog right now of reviews that I want to do. So I might just kind of condense them down and do a few of the ones that I really like, just because there's so many figures that came in over the course of the last 2 weeks, and I'm not going to be able to get to them all. But yeah, just stay tuned for those and stay tuned for more news, because I'm sure somewhere around here Deb and I Go Fit or Kong Studios will give us some updates on something. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts down below about the Yamcha. Are you getting him? Mad? Happy? Whatever. With that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.